This video is sponsored by the absolute legends over at Zenin TCG, your one-stop shop for all your anime needs. Digimon! Hey up, I'm Destined, I'm the DigiKnife Alex, and today we've got some massive news. The Digimon Call OR version 3, 4 and 5 are now up for pre-order. How freaking ace is that? So yeah, we all had a good hunch that these versions were coming, but today we've had official announcement that they are officially up for pre-order, which is freaking awesome. Each version this time only has one colour per version, so the version 3 is in the classic purple, version 4 is in the classic clear red, and version 5 is in the classic iconic clear green shell. Absolutely ace. And this release is particularly exciting because, like, the version 5, for example, is one of the rarer Digital Monster V-Pets, so finally people will get another chance at raising a version 5 Digital Monster, which is just awesome, but this time we get to raise it in full colour. And they've also crammed in a few little surprises as well in terms of the mega levels for each roster. So let's have a quick blast through which Digimon you can raise in which version. So, version 3, we have Poyomon, Tokomon, Kunamon and Patamon. Then into champion level we've got Unimon, Centaurumon, Ogremon, Bakamon, Shellmon, Dremojimon and Sukamon. Then into ultimate level, Andromon, Gyromon and Etamon. And into the mega levels we've got Hi Andromon, Reapermon and Bancho Leomon. I'm particularly excited to see Reapermon as part of the roster because he was released with Digimon Rumble Arena on the PlayStation 1, wasn't used forever and ever and ever until the Digimon Adventure 2020 anime, and then he eventually showed up in the Digimon card game as well. So he's been a massively underrepresented mon, and it's ace to see that he's got himself a spot on the version 3 colour roster. That is sick. Interestingly, there is actually another Ultimate on the version 3, which is a bit of a weird one. We see a silhouette here of what I'm assuming is Chimeramon. I could be wrong, but it does look a lot like Chimeramon's sprite. So how we're going to evolve into Chimeramon, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Then in the version 4, the clear red, we have got Yoramon, Tanamon, Biomon and Palmon. Into the champions, Monochromon, Kokotorimon, Leomon, Kowagamon, Coelamon, Mojamon and Nanimon. Ultimates, we've got Megadramon, Piximon and Digitamamon. And then the mega levels here are Darkdramon, Bloom Lordmon and Gankumon. So already we could see a very possible Jogress evolution between Darkdramon and Bancho Leomon. They quite famously digivolve into Chaosmon. So, you know, that's quite possible, but it's not officially confirmed at present. And on this roster, I'm particularly excited to see that Bloom Lordmon has secured a spot, because Bloom Lordmon is a relatively new Digimon, and yeah, again, ace to see that he's secured a spot in the Digimon Color version 4. And version 5, the absolute holy grail of the original Digital Monster releases, we have got Zeorumon, Pagumon, Gizamon and Gazimon. Into the champions, we've got Dark Tyrannomon, Cyclonemon, Devidramon, Tuskmon, Flymon, Deltamon, and Raremon. Ultimates, Metal Tyrannomon, Datamon, and X-Tyrannomon. And the mega levels this time are Machinedramon, Gaiumon, and Raidenmon. Particular point of interest for me with the version 5 is that they have remade the version 5 sprites, because as you may be aware, the original version 5 sprites were actually originally intended for a Godzilla V-Pet, so many of the characters don't look a lot like their actual official art style, Devidramon being the best example of that. Devidramon's sprite is based on Destroyer, which is why the ears and everything look nothing like Devidramon's actual release. But what's cool with this is they've kept those original sprites and just coloured them as best they can to make them represent the Digimon that they're supposed to represent. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that they kept those original sprites rather than using the newer sprites that are closer to the Digimon's design. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. So aside from the rosters, the other differences will be the training methods. So each version has its own exclusive training method. None of them are particularly exciting, so that shouldn't really sway your decision. I would genuinely pick these based on which Digimon you like the most or which shell colour you like the most, because yeah, none of the training is particularly fun. They've confirmed the return of all the features that we had in the version 1 and 2 release, such as Freezer, which is the pause function, Backup, where you can save a Digimon in backup and raise a new one whenever you're ready, and the in-game Colosseum kind of quest mode thing where you can battle Digimon within the device so that you don't need to connect to another Digimon color in order to get your battles in and stuff, which is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Other awesome things about these is that when you connect them with different versions, they swap backgrounds. And yes, when you connect your version 1 with any of the new ones, you're going to still swap backgrounds. So version 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 can all swap their backgrounds, which is sick. And once you've connected all 5 versions, you do also unlock a special secret background, which is freaking awesome. And I love that they've done that, because in previous releases, we've had like full evolution lines and stuff blocked by connection requirements. Whereas with this, it's more cosmetic. You know, you can live without those extra backgrounds, and you can live without that one extra Jogress option. I feel like the Jogress Mon is more of a bonus rather than an actual staple of the roster, if that makes sense. So I'm really happy with the way they've done the connection exclusive bonuses stuff. I think it's amazing, absolutely amazing. Another fun thing worthy of mention is that this will be the first time the version 3, 4 and 5 packaging has ever been officially re-released, which is kind of cool. And again, talking about the version 5, I love that there's actually no real Digimon branding on the version 5 one, which again plays into that temptation for them to release it as a Godzilla device rather than a Digimon device, which is it's kind of interesting. Yeah, I love that. I'm glad they kept it as Digimon, but a Godzilla V-Pet would also be hella cool because Godzilla is the tits. So by now you're probably already reaching for your credit card or pleading with your mum and dad to get you one of these bad boys for Christmas. Where can you buy them from? You can buy them from the sponsor of this video, Zenin TCG. They already have their pre-orders up at a very good price. You'll be hard pushed to find these at a better price once you've got shipping and everything included as well. Zenin are an absolutely awesome website run by true Digidestined. They support the community in every way they can. They've sponsored channels, they've sponsored events. They're always very keen, very hands-on at getting involved in the Digimon community. So I personally think it's very important to support them back, because we need people like Zenin in our corner. So yeah, support your local Digidestined and head over to Zenin TCG to get your pre-orders in. You'll also be glad to know that they currently have restocked their version 1 and version 2 Digimon Color, and their restock price is by far better than most other places you're going to see it. I've seen other places charging well over 100 quid for one of these things, whereas Zenin TCG are fighting that scalper attitude and trying to provide us with the best prices possible. So if you want to try out the version 1 or 2, head over to Zenin and treat yourself, or if you want to hold out for the pre-order at the best price possible, get your pre-orders in now. And that is the thing, if you're ever going to want one of these, I would highly recommend getting it at pre-order, because this is a premium Bandai product, which means it's a pre-order only product. So once the pre-orders from Bandai have been shipped out, that's it. You know, so any other stock you see anywhere else is stuff that they bought from that pre-order batch, and that's how it gets scalped and stuff, because evil people buy a load of it, wait a few months, and then load them all up on eBay for 100 quid plus, blah blah blah, and rip everyone off. So yeah, if you want to get these at the best price possible, pre-order them with Zenin TCG and support your local Digidestined. And if you want to see more details on the Digimon Color, how it plays, what it looks like, and all that kind of stuff, I very recently did a playthrough on my channel, which I will link in the description box below and at the end of this video. It's Vlogpets Digimon Col OR. Yeah, watch that and you'll see pretty much everything that these have to offer. And they are hands down one of my favourite Digimon V-Pets ever. They're freaking amazing. A few other words from my loving sponsor, Zenin TCG. They have restocked their DIM candy cases. So they've made these really cool portable cases for your DIM cards. They're good hard cases that slot your DIM cards in nice and safely, and they look really cool. And they're restocked. They're a Zenin original product, which is hella cool. And they've also restocked their DIM card memory covers. So these are little things that you can slot over the end of, like, the USB part of the DIM card to keep it protected. So yeah, you can take your DIM cards with you on your adventures, and you can take them with you in style, in safety. Freaking ace. Another example of how Zenin are going that extra mile to try and provide us with stuff that we want, that we need, that we like. Just brilliant. Just absolutely brilliant. Zenin are the best. The absolute best. I'm not saying that if you don't buy from Zenin that you hate Digimon, but you kind of do. There's also very recently been announced some Chinese exclusive Digimon products that look freaking amazing. We've got like, not Lego, but kind of Lego Digimon toys, plushies and figures and stuff. They've been released as Chinese exclusive. Zenin have got our backs there as well, and they're going to be stocking them. So in the first week of May, I think they said, you'll be able to order it straight from Zenin. Again, no proxy loopholes or anything like that, no messing around, just nice and simple shopping experience where you can go on there, click buy, have it shipped to you and enjoy. So something that was intended only for China, Zenin are making sure that we can get our hands on it as well, which is freaking ace. So some awesome products to come as well. So yeah, keep your eyes on Zenin. Consider them for your pre-orders and support your local Digi-Destined. And above all, let's get hyped for the version 3, 4 and 5. It's freaking awesome. Such an exciting future for Digimon. I'm convinced we're getting the pendulums now. I think obviously they're obviously selling well, or they wouldn't have released the version 3, 4 and 5. So yeah, a very, very exciting time to be a Digimon tamer. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to Zenin TCG for sponsoring this channel once again. Thank you so much to everyone that has ever been a part of this channel and my digital dream. I appreciate you so much more than I can ever truly express. Thank you so much for everything. You're all the absolute greatest. Stay safe, stay ace, keep rocking. Peace.